Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my season ending episode where I pretty much will just show you what happened, what my stats and results are as you can see on the screen, but I will get into it a bit more. I will try and explain it a bit more. But first of all, let me just say this. Thank you so much for all the subscriptions, guys. I'm recording this on the 20th of May. Well, it's midnight, so almost 21st of May. And as I speak, I have 131 subscribers, so thank you so much, guys. It really means a lot. My goal is definitely to get to 500 by the end of the year, so December 31st, but that's far away, right? So, not really super focused on that, but I really did not know what to expect when I started this channel. And yeah, so today I do want to talk about a couple things. So, obviously, I'm showing you my stats and what happened in the season, brief summary, plans for next season, but I also want to talk about a little bit about this channel, the future or history of this channel, maybe for the new subscribers who don't really know what this is all about, or maybe just explain a little bit about the future plans. And yeah, just that's pretty much it. I also wanted to say thank you for the comments as well. There were a lot of nice comments that I received recently from I think new viewers as well. I haven't really seen them comment before, but they are definitely really nice, and they say I'm being inspiring or whatever. It really does feel good, so thank you so much for all those as well. And yeah, so let's get into this. So yeah, I think before I tell you about my stats, let me just tell you this, that as I record this, I have 198 hours in this game on Steam. I can see that, so pretty much 200 hours, and I started this game in February, 8th of Feb actually. That's when I uploaded my first video, and that was the day when I started this. So it was I think early last season when I started, and so I did get a couple like questions, and like it was I was confused. I mean, because a lot of people did not really like know that whether I am a new player or not, and I think this is a problem in this game, that a lot of people play on alt accounts, right, and change their names often. You just really cannot tell. But yeah, I'm definitely a new player. I started last season, but I did play battles one back then, and I did play Bloons 36 back then a little bit. So it's not like I'm completely new to like Bloons in general. So when I started this game, I did know how to do a Rigro Rainbow Rush, but that's pretty much it, to be fair. But anyway, so yes, I am definitely a new player. I don't think I'm the best player ever, and yeah, that goes back to what this channel is about. So I think if you watch me, and if you've been watching me, I think you kind of have an understanding. But to the new subscribers and people who are confused, this channel is really not about me teaching you the game. It's about a POV, how someone learns this game, how I approach this game as a complete beginner without doing any research. In a lot of my videos, I said I do not want to watch content about this game, because I want to experience it on my own. I want to learn on my own, by my own experiences. I really I just don't want to look up the meta strats if I don't have to. And yeah, as I meet better players on the ranked leaderboard, and I lose to them, that's when I try and take something away of the game, right? But pretty much, I'm showing you my learning experience. I'm showing you, it's pretty much a documentary about my history of this game. So my first episode, if you watch it, it's pretty much me logging onto the game. I don't even know where to click, honestly. It's fairly funny to look back at it. I am super clueless, and I just start playing the game, and I always try and explain my thought process, my strategy, and so that's how this channel started, and this is how I want this to go. So me pretty much learning the game and sharing you how I'm learning the game. And yes, that can be seen as teaching, but it's really just sharing my experiences. Whatever I say might be incorrect, obviously, because I'm a new player. So yeah, that's pretty much the history of the channel. And so I have a couple goals, obviously, with it, but one of them is to encourage people to play this game, because I genuinely do love this game a lot. I think this is one of the best games ever. If you like strategy, if you like tower defenses in general, and if you like competition as well, especially then, this is probably one of the best games, or it is. There might be a lot of good games, but this is good for sure. Regardless, like this is one of the better ones for sure. It's like chess, I always say this because there's no real RNG in this. There's no teammates to blame. It's purely skill and knowledge based. Usually the better player wins. And there's no one you can blame, and you can learn from your mistakes, you can learn from your opponents. It's pretty much like chess. There is an elo system, so it's more fun. I think it's more visually fun, and it's just more fun in general than chess is really good, but it's, the skills there, it's mostly knowledge. The skills there are pretty much visual skills. Like, have you seen that actually? Like, I can give you an example. If you tell me that my bishop is hit by the knight, I would move it away, but sometimes I just don't see it because, I'm just blind, So there are some visual skills in there, but mostly it's knowledge and logic. But this game is I think just more, because it's not just knowledge, but it's just micro skills as well, and a lot of mechanical skills are involved for sure. Like StarCraft, I would say StarCraft or StarCraft 2 is pretty much 1v1 competitive game without luck. That's very similar to this, but that is just a lot more complex and difficult. So I think this is a good middle ground. It's a very, very good game in general, and I love strategy. I love competing. So it's in general. I recommend this game to everyone pretty much. And as I was pulled into this game by just randomly clicking on a couple YouTube videos, and I seen, oh, actually I did play Battlezone, I want to try this game out now. And yeah, it's really, really good. I really love it, and so hopefully I can encourage you to play this game as well if you don't, because it's just a lot of fun in general. You don't have to be super good at this, but obviously I think that's the goal in all strategy games. You can call people try hard, and you can say you're just playing for fun, but it's not really the case in these kind of games, because nobody can tell me that losing is more fun than winning, right? Even if you want to have fun, you generally are trying to win, because that's the point of the game. And I think in order to do that, you need to learn. You need to learn, and you need to look at your mistakes, and you need to look at your opponent, how they played. And that's what I'm pretty much doing, and that's what I'm trying to showcase, how I'm doing that. And it's pretty much all documented on YouTube. So if you're a new subscriber, this is what I've been doing. We are roughly at 100 episodes in, and I'm planning to do one per day. So I didn't mean to get into the philosophy side of this game too much, or what I think, but I love this game, and I'm trying to encourage people to play this. And about that, I'm planning to organize a tournament as well for my Discord members. I just don't know when, but probably in the next month, so June, and I will put some prize money on it, because I just want to see what these top players do against each other, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun for sure. And I just want to encourage people to get good at this game and play this game. And what better way is to create a small prize money tournament, right? So I just need to figure out some technical things about it, how to spectate, how to prevent cheating, how to see both players POV at the same time, because I do want to see both players equal. But I will not get into that. But I'm planning to do that as well. And so I'm also planning to stream on Twitch, because I feel like playing this more than what I can upload to YouTube. But I don't want the content to be lost, so maybe I will start streaming on Twitch, but we'll see. I'm not entirely sure. But for now, I am including my Twitch in the description, just so just so it's there. And we'll see if I do it. Maybe I'll stream once per week or something. I'm not a streamer or a YouTuber at this point. I think we all know that. It's pretty much just a hobby. I'm playing a game, and I'm kind of creating content for it. But that's pretty much it. That's also one of my plans. And so I think let's get into this season and what happened and my plan for the next season. So as you can see, I'm 76th, top 100, 39.18 elo, positive win rate overall, so I'm very happy with that. Positive elo gain, happy with that as well. So average loss is 55 and average gain is 49. So that tells me I generally lose more to Wait, what does that tell me actually? I don't even know what does that tell me, to be fair. Uh, now that I think about it, so basically what it tells is if I lose more elo usually than when I win. So that means I tend to lose to players who are below me on the leaderboard, I think, more than I tend to win against people who are above me, right? I think. And that makes sense a lot. A lot of people are below me on the leaderboard, but actually, I think are better players or at least have more knowledge. There are a lot of towers I haven't ever touched. I keep repeating myself, but I'm pretty much a noob, right? So I don't even know how I'm top 100, but I think it's because I have a basic understanding. I'm trying to apply that. I'm playing my strengths and not my weaknesses, but I have a lot of weaknesses. As soon as it's exploited, I'm losing for sure. And yeah, so as you can see, I'm 39.18. So during the 6 hour marathon, which I think I already uploaded by the time you see this, I did go up to 43.90, I think. So I wasn't 49th. So I can definitely reach 4,400, but it's not easy, obviously. It's not easy for me. I did do it in that video, I think, twice. But my point is I did play afterwards the next day, and yeah, I'm slowly going down to 4k, and then I'm pretty much here. I don't want to risk going below this point, like 3900. So I haven't really played since 2-3 days now. I think 2 days at least, which is a bit unfortunate because I do want to play. I do miss the game. I really cannot wait to play. Actually, I cannot wait for next season. And so, but I really don't want to risk the medal. That's the thing. So I'm not gonna. You know what? Maybe we'll play one game in this episode. In this video, if I feel like it, because I think one more loss would not put me in danger. But yeah, I really need to be careful. That's for sure. So what happened? So how I lost these games is fairly interesting. Obviously, I'm not as good as other people are, as I said, but I feel like in the last days, every day is just a bit more difficult. Like the day I recorded the 6 hour episode was fairly okay. I did go up to 4,400 almost, as I said, but the next day was a bit more rough, and then after that, even more. Like I feel like the better players are coming out. I mean, coming back to like grind the last days and just get their ranks up. And it's crazy how I feel the difference for sure. I don't know about you, but I definitely feel the difference. I get matched up against more pros, and I get matched up against more people who are super good, but somehow not that high on the leaderboard. So yeah, it's definitely I can feel the difference. I don't think it's just in my head. I definitely can feel it. And so a lot of my losses were like pretty much I'm dead since round 1, because what I feel like is this guy has like DJ Ben. He's super OP, I think. And just pretty much has a loadout that is better in the late game. So I feel like I need to rush, but I just can't do it. I'm rushing, and he defends, and that's pretty much it. And I have to surrender and this comes back to the strategy and the tower selection. So am I complaining here? No, because this game is always fair. I can always play the same towers that they do. There is never a case when I lose in an unfair way. The reason I lost that is because my strategy was not good for that map apparently, or I just couldn't exploit their strategy's weakness. It's either a knowledge or a skill issue from my side. That's completely fine, by the way. So yeah, but I did notice more and more losses were like that. These pros really go for sure. They don't all in all the time and just risk. They don't risk. They just win for sure in the late game. If they know they have the late game, they won't risk it. They let you rush them and they'll defend it. That's pretty much it. So, and that goes back to what my plan is in the next season. So I definitely will switch my strategy up. And I already knew what I'm doing is goofy, but you know, it was successful. I still did it. I enjoyed it. You gotta have some fun as well, but you also want to win and improve. So I'm trying to be at the very good like middle ground of it. Not 100% try hard and forget about enjoying the game, but also complain about tryhards. I never really like that because I think tryharding is good in general. It has a negative like meaning somehow on the internet, but tryharding just means you're trying to improve, you're trying to learn from your mistakes, and you're not accusing an external source, right? you take accountability of what happened in the game and you're trying to improve off of that. You're not trying to make the same mistakes again. And these skills are super important in life, guys, because yes, this is a PvP game. You cannot just have fun and lose every single game, because that's just not fun. You're just lying to yourself. Yes, you can have fun with towers and all that, but winning is always more fun. And when you are out there in life, it's the same. It's going to be PvP. You cannot just lose everything. When you show up to a company that you want to work there, they look at how many trophies you have. Obviously, it's not trophies in real life, but translating it to this game, like if you have 10 trophies and the other applicant has 50 trophies and the third applicant is a Hall of Masters player, they will probably take the Hall of Masters player or the 50 trophy guy if it's good value. So, and you cannot just tell the interviewer, yeah, but I'm just having fun in life, because it's just not the case. And you might say, yeah, but I'm not gonna go work for a company because this and that, and you might be right. If you have your own business, it's the same thing though. It's always competition. You compete for customers. If you sell something, why would they buy your thing that you produce with your 10 trophy knowledge when the other company produces it with Hall of Master knowledge? They just make a better product. They will buy that. Or when you try to convince an investor to invest in your company, because you're saying, I have 50 trophies now. If you invest, I can make it 200. And then we can split the reward. But they will not invest if you just have fun and you're not competitive. So not being a tryhard, there's nothing wrong with that. And oh my god, I'm in a philosophical mood. I did not plan to talk about all this, but I'll stop it. But basically, I think an online PvP game is usually played for wins. You need to play for a win. And yes, have fun with towers, but try and improve anyway. And that's what I tried pretty much. But I'm switching up my strategy always. So the plan for my next season is more farming and less bloon income. Because I still think, and I always said this in a lot of my episodes, that I think farms are OP. Definitely is the best thing ever. Money that generates money. You can always sell it to get quick defense up or just a big all-in if you see a gap. It just makes you flexible and unrushable if you're good with your micro. So honestly, I think farms are really good. I want to do more farms and less bloon income. I want to play more Star Captain Jericho. That's definitely my style. I'm always playing a bit aggressive and just general taking money from your opponent. What can be better? Well, a couple things are similarly good, but it's never bad to take money off of your opponent, because the whole game and strategy is about income. So yeah, that's also one of the plans. So I might learn, dart farm strategy, dart farm mortar, something like that, but I really cannot tell, because there will be probably a balance change, right? So I'm not fully experienced, but after my last season, which was my first season, there was a huge balance change, huge one. So I'm expecting something similar, and if so, that will pretty much define what I play. But overall, I do want to get closer to the meta, if you know what I mean. If not fully adopt it, but get closer to it, try and learn at least one more meta strat. And yeah, I just cannot wait for the changelog and the balance changes. I really, really just cannot wait. I do have some predictions here, but they could be super off. I did talk about this as well, ever since I think like episode 30, when I was not even in the Hall of Masters, that I think there should be more leagues. But especially since I'm the Hall of Masters, let me just switch to the game. Although there's not much to show there, but at least you can see it, because I'm still logged on right now. Just remove this image, and yeah, that's it. So I'm in game. You can see there is roughly 1 day left. So yeah, I think the Hall of Masters is a bit of a problem, because people who are fresh out of the ZeroMG Superdome are just way less skilled than obviously these top players. Even the top 100 is just super. The gap between the players here is bigger than red Bloon, whatever camp, and ZeroMG Superdome. It's huge. So I think what should happen is introduce 4 or 5 more leagues here between the Hall and ZeroMG Superdome. Add BAD, add DDT, and just, yeah. And the Hall of Masters will be just a lot less people with more skill. because this is pretty much a big sea from small amoeba and like tiny fish to like whales pretty much, and it's crazy. I don't think it's good, and also it's not really beneficial to play people at your skill level. If I play someone that has like 800 less elo, it's pretty much a free win most of the time, and it's just 25-30 elo, but it's pretty much free. I understand the elo system in general. I don't know how this is coded, but I'm not entirely sure it's coded in a way that it's explained in the Wikipedia, because I also made an elo system once for our football group, and I know how it works in in chess. I don't think this is working correctly, but maybe it is. But I feel like it's more beneficial to play against players who are slightly below me than who are at my level and it's 50-50 or just 10-20 rank above me. That's the worst, because I still lose a lot of ranks, like 40 elo, but they are just a lot better because the gap is insane, guys. Even though their elo does not reflect their skill somehow. Maybe they don't play enough anymore because, it's the 18th season. They are not try-harding every Hall of Masters season, but their skills are still definitely up there. And so, I would like to see a couple more leagues between this, and I want to see a lot of hero changes. I think the towers are fairly balanced, not entirely, but pretty much almost everything is used. I could go through this, but overall, I want to see hero changes. And I always say this. Quincy, I think, just needs a Dart Monkey synergy. Imagine how good that would be. Just give it a tower synergy with a base tower, and that's good. And so a lot of heroes I feel like are a bit unused. But just a small balancing would be great, and remove this stupid hero. I hate this hero, the Highwayman Jericho, by the way. It's unacceptable. But anyway, so this is my prediction about like balance changes. I really cannot predict anything, but hopefully they shake it up a little bit, not much, but a little bit, and so that gives me a direction on what to learn. If it's not really changed, I will learn, I think, Dart Mortar Farm and Star Captain, and probably just some metas, maybe the Monkey Ace Engineer strat as well. We will have to see, and that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say. So I cannot wait for the changelogs, and as soon as they come out, I will cover it, obviously, with my opinion and how I see it, or how I think about it, and that's pretty much it. Now let's look at this. Pretty much wanted to show you that. So I'm 39-18, as you saw on the picture. Top 176. I don't think if I lose one game, I'm putting myself in danger. But it's really late here, almost like 1 a.m. at this point. The reason I record this now is, I don't know. I wasn't in the mood. I was a bit tired during the day, and I went to sleep, and I just woke up a couple hours ago. So if I lose one more game, let's say I lose 60 elo, which is a lot. I'm still 38-50 now. That would put me here. I think that's safe, to be fair. I really don't want to risk it too much. That I would be 100 elo above the threshold right now, which I think is safe, but I really don't want to risk it too much. I might just play one game for fun now. How long is this video? I really didn't want to make a long video, but now that I talk so much, 23 minutes. I mean, maybe I should just stop this. I've been talking a bit too much, but basically, the couple of things I wanted to say is, I showed you my stats. You saw what happened. I'm very happy overall with my results, with the top 100 result. I was definitely over ambitious in the last season. I thought I could get to top 50 or 25, definitely not. I mean, top 50 I might have been able to crack if I start grinding earlier, but I don't think so, honestly. The more I play, the more I realize how many good players are in this community. And so I was up to 49, but that was 439 something, my elo. So as you can see, that now would be out of the top 50. So even if I stopped, I wouldn't be in top 50. And then there was no reason to stop, therefore. And it really doesn't matter how many elo do you end up with. It's really just a medal for me. So as long as I get the top 100, I'm very, very happy and satisfied with myself and my improvement. and yeah, I'm just trying to improve more. Next season I will try and get top 50, but you know, who knows? As I said, this skill gap is crazy between these players. Just 10, 20 ranks. It's just crazy how good they are. It's pretty much exponential, is how I see it. So yeah, definitely happy with my seasonal score. Yeah, I did talk about my YouTube channel a little bit, and I talked about the future plans, tournaments, and streaming. And yeah, just thank you so much for watching. Thank you all the subscriptions, as I said, all the comments as well. I'm super happy. I really did not know what to expect, because obviously I don't know how many people play this game or who is really willing to watch this. But the way I started this game is I watched some videos, and back then I used to watch SJB, Super Drum Bombo, and I was like, oh, let's see what this guy is doing now. And I saw a couple of battles videos, but they were old, like 2 years old, I think. So I don't think he plays them now anymore. But I still looked at a couple of them, and I was like, oh, this is just actually so watchable. I feel like this game is just super fun to watch as well, not just to play. Actually, it's sometimes a bit more fun and relaxing to watch than play, because obviously you are under constant like pressure or stress. I wouldn't say that, but it's just the game is super intense, right? You have to fully pay attention every second, and just relaxing and watching someone else play is just a lot more chill. And yeah, I think this game is super watchable. I kept watching it, and I was like, I should play this game. It looks to be a lot of fun. I could commentate, and because he didn't really do it anymore, and I don't know why. Honestly, I think this is best content for Bloons. I mean, Bloons 36 is okay, but it's just, you know, I don't think it's that exciting. It's PvE, it's pretty much figured out. You just follow build order and GG, and you apply it on almost all the maps, and I don't see how that's interesting. But this is super interesting. Every game is different, pretty much. It's like chess. It's pretty much like chess. It's just super fun, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna play this. And so I started, and I really did not know what to expect. Will I even have a single viewer? And but yeah, you guys kept showing up, and I'm really happy for that, and hope you enjoyed my content. I really do hope you enjoy my commentary. I hope you enjoy me sharing my thought process with you while I play. And you know, keep that in mind. When I play this game, I have to comment it as well, and that's not that easy. Maybe I mean, I'm not saying I would be more elo if I wouldn't comment it, because after the 6-hour episode I played without commentating, and it was pretty much same results or even worse. As you can see, I dropped down to 3900. So that definitely doesn't impact my gameplay overall, I think, that much. But it's not easy to do. It's not easy to do live, because I think making videos like raw and then commentating over it is just not as good. I don't think it's that good. I really want to share my live experience and thought process during the game, and I think I mean, personally, I think this is the most enjoyable way to like watch this. And I am my own viewer. I will admit, I always watch my own videos because I actually like them. I'm not gonna lie. I like rewatching my videos. I don't even remember usually what happened in them, and I learned from them as well. It's pretty much a recap for me. In one of my episodes, I did explain this, that, you know, studying one thing once or twice is just, there's a lot of difference. So if I rewatch my videos, pretty much go through my games one more time, and I can recap on what happened, see what exactly my opponent did. I can pay more attention actually to like what happened. I could stop the video, go back, like see what exactly did he get up to defend my rush, or, you know, what did he rush me with. When I'm playing live, I can't always see everything, obviously. So it's very, very difficult, and going through it again is just very beneficial for me. But overall, I just enjoy the content as well, I'm not gonna lie. So this is why I'm making these kind of contents. I just do what I think I would enjoy. It's pretty much like, it's kind of like treat someone how you would be treated, but in a YouTube language. So make videos that you would watch, kind of thing. And so obviously there might be other preferences by other people, but I really just will do what I enjoy watching. And I think this is hopefully is good. And if you do enjoy it, then definitely do subscribe and come back every day, because I'm planning to upload every day, and it's not going to be a Bloons channel forever. Yeah, I might play Bloons actually for a long time, but who knows what I will play. I do like any strategy games or other skill-based games, competitive games in general. So I'm just definitely like, you know, building a channel here, and maybe even a gaming community to play together or with each other. Like Counter-Strike. I would play a lot more Counter-Strike if I had a good team or crew to play with and I didn't have to queue into randoms. And yeah, that's just one example. So I'm definitely not just Bloons, but for now, yeah, this is the game I found and I really enjoy. So yeah, this is how we are now, but the future, who knows. So anyway, I'll stop talking. Thank you so much again for all the support, and hope you enjoyed this season. If you played it, share your experiences. Do join the Discord channel if you want to join our clan, or 1v1 me, or just have conversations in general. And yeah, cannot wait for the next season, and hope you will follow my journey through that. I'll try and improve even more, learn even more, and produce better content for you. Yeah, that's it. I'll stop for sure. I mean, for real. So yeah, thank you so much again. Take care, have a nice day, and bye.